All right, guys, before we went on that break, I told you that we have a guest in the building today. Well, our guest today is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and record producer, born and raised in the famous Bonny Island of Rivers State. Yes, you know that those Port Harcourt people. They call me Energy. Now, the self-acclaimed hit boy has worked with the likes of Mr. 2K, Tenny, Peruzzi, Shey, and most recently, Files. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Idahams! Hey, PH Energy. Hey. Oh, yeah, give us. Hey! Love it! I love the energy. Yes, thank you so much for coming on the show with that energy. Like, it's rare to find that. Yes, I kind of see.
Thank you so much. You gave me that energy. Let's just jump right into it. You've been doing this since you were.
Yes,
Yes,
you everywhere instead.
Love it. So you've been doing this since you were 10. Like, what were you doing at 10? Was it more of instruments? Was it more of singing?
I was singing.
You were singing.
Then my dad had to teach me a little bit of keyboard. Then I went to the choir. Then professionalized.
Started from the choir.
Oh, so put him on that Daily Top 5.
Yeah. And now
you started from the church.
Yeah.
Okay, so Idahams has been a long way. You've been doing this for a while, but 2018 you came out there like with full force. You featured and you wrote this song for Mr. 2K at the time, and you featured on the song. And God can bless anybody. And that was the point where we're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And then you were signed to Grafton at the time, and then you got a partnership with Grafton and Universal, and now you're still with them. How's it been so far? Tell us about this whole
journey. Is amazing.
I mean, the journey is.
It's been motivated. Like, I'm so motivated to work and inspired to work with two big record labels. And you have to multitask. You can't just give excuses. You have to bring out your best. You have to give them back-to-back songs and bring out your best as well. So there's no time to give excuses or trying to do understand. So just have to.
How do you manage to do that? I mean, I've not heard so many people that are working for two record labels at a time. How does it does it affect one or the other?
No. It just it depends on your contract. It's a 360 deal. So this 50, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to execute, whatever either project, this comes in and the other comes in there.
Nice.
So we didn't get to interview you then. So how did you feel when Grafton told you, like, you know what, we're doing like a partnership with Universal, and you're going to be one of those people that we're going to put on the list? Because I know that sometimes when you get a partnership with, as a record label, if you get a partnership with a bigger record label, it's not all the artists that you put on that. So how did that make you feel?
For me, it's another level of work. It's another level of, bringing out your best, because you can't just sit down and, the record label do the stuff for you. For me, it's just another part or aspect of pushing, yourself out and, bringing out the best out of you. That's for me,
Okay.
It's not time for you to just enjoy. It's not about enjoyment.
You have to now double the work. Double the hustle.
You understand?
Especially because you're doing producing, you're doing songwriting,
singing, entertaining.
Wow.
So,
what do you think is your core strength?
Out of singing, writing, producing.
Too many.
Singing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. Can you give us something? Just something.
Hey.
Did you hear that?
Lovely.
It's Splash. Hey. I just wanna say I'm here. It's Splash. Yeah. It's for Idahams. Yeah, they call It's Splash. With beautiful ladies. So. With the same with the chit chat. Talking about entertainment.
I love it.
Nice one. You're making us blush.
Honestly, I'm like turning red, and I'm not even yellow. What is that? What's that? So, let's before we get back to, I know you dropped your EP recently, and you did a deluxe of it. But then I want to touch on something because it is trending. Before you come and drag me, well, don't come near me. So I know that sometime in 2018 you did a song. And you said that no one else, I think, and you said it was inspired by Davido and Chioma.
Yes.
I remember that interview. I went back. See, let me tell you about it. I went back to go and refresh my memory on the things you said. So, how do you feel right now that the ship? We don't know what is happening with the ship. We don't know
up and down.
So, how does this make you feel?
I don't know, but for me, I want to talk what I did. Let's just go back to what I did. I don't want to I just released a song and...
You just want to talk about your work.
The hook of the song is drink water and mind your business. So let me keep sipping my, water and mind my business.
But they inspired you, though.
Yeah, but no one else was.
So it means that we were all. So the thing is, we were all parts. Like it seemed like Davido was in our relationship. We're in that relationship with them.
But for you to say that a song is inspired by two people.
I wrote the song. The song was inspired by Davido's and Chima's relationship, and I wrote the song as well for Davido. Yeah, because I was inspired, news and Davido and Choma in love, and they're just everywhere together. And
are you sad now about it?
I'm not sad
because we don't even know what the situation is.
I am sad, but we move. Regardless, we move. Regardless.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
I didn't want me to say something, but I will not say it. Let's just move.
Yeah, let's just move on from that. Okay.
I won't say anything.
So we're just going to go check out your music video, and of course, when we come back, we'll still have you in the studio.
Yes, sir.
When you cruise, that's alright.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. We still have Idahams in the building. And you just checked out his video, Man on Fire, featuring Fouls. That's the remix. And they choked us with water.
Yes,
because we asked simple questions. We decided to do our work. But they said we should drink water and mind. Don't worry, after this show, we post my own picture. Drink water and mind your business. Let's focus on our focus.
So let's focus on you, on your business.
Put effort in yourself.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to go a little bit emotional with you right now, talking about your story when you were in Port Harcourt and how you lost your parents. That was very sad, and how you had to leave there because of the military unrest, came to Lagos, of course, to further your hustle, and then you were arrested at Lekki Toll Gates during the NSAS protest. Like, let's talk about it being a musician in Nigeria, facing all the stereotypes. I mean, we're looking at your hair, looking at what you do, and leaving one part of the country to live to another part, and you're still facing unrest. I think that's why you're an activist, right? How does that make you feel?
For me, it's not just being an artist, and you just have to be able to speak and say things that you feel that needs to be touched light. And where I'm coming from, there's a whole lot of experiences from Port Harcourt to Lagos, and Lagos just facing another same thing. It's been crazy, but Idahams is not that kind of person that wants to chase clouds or wants to
get in trouble.
But I just feel that everyone is a vessel to different kind of things, and this is my own calling. I'm talking about even the unrest in my community, Bonny Island, where people can't travel by sea any longer. They're always scared because of sea piracy. I raised an alarm. I called the federal government. I called the states and the local government to do something. Still yet, nothing is still being done. So I just found myself doing this. I didn't know I was going to do this, but since I'm that kind of person, but I'm not surprised because my dad, he was shot in my town, Bonny Island, because of the protests. When they came out, the youth came out to talk about the companies were not doing the necessary thing they're supposed to do, and so many things that just upside down. So they came out, he was shot as well. So when I came out for the Occupy Lekki tour and I was arrested, myself and Macaroni, MC Macaroni, I was like, okay, I think there's a linkage because of my dad and myself. But we keep on talking, doing the music. In the music, even in this music, I talked about
it. And I like the fact that you use
police brutality, and all that. So, but we keep on moving regardless. We keep on talking.
We have to keep moving.
We have to see visible change, understand? So.
I love that, like intentional music.
Yes, I really like that. And that's why I said I like the fact that you then decided to work with Fouls, because it's someone who does like conscious music as well.
Person,
and I mean, now I get that. You know how it is where you see people, you hear their songs, and you never really know the backstory. So you just like the song, but then when you hear the backstory, there's a way it makes you go back to listen to their songs, and you just reflect on some of the things they must have been through for them to write these songs, and it's just more stronger.
So what keeps you going in music? I mean, as you have just obviously said, you have gone through so many things, so many challenges from Port Harcourt to Lagos, and you are still facing challenges, even though it's getting easier. But what keeps you going?
My family,
what drives you?
My family, where I'm coming from, people that depends on me. So look, thinking about that, I don't want to lose God. I don't want to fall back. You understand? So,
you have a new fan in me.
Yeah,
I actually have a new fan in me.
Thank you very much.
So talking about being your new fan, you have an EP out there, and then you did a deluxe, which is like pretty much the EP, but then you're adding like other songs to it.
Yeah, 3 songs. We added 3 new songs.
So just tell us the inspiration behind this EP, and then your plans going forward this year. I mean, it's almost half of the year.
First of all, the reason why I named the EP Man on Fire because of what I've been through.
You've been through.
There's this, fire that
keeps burning. Yeah.
So if not for the fire, I think I would have, gone, somewhere doing something else. But it just keeps burning and keeps coming true for me. Whenever I sit and write music, it just comes,
May that fire keep burning.
So,
amen. Because now we're looking up to you. We're your new fans.
So there are 3 new songs in the EP, and we'll have the Bele, we'll have the Godwin. Godwin is so very, very special to me. As in when you listen to it,
I hope we're going to get videos as well.
Of course.
How many videos? Because me, I've got to count. The song, it's like 8. So how many are we getting?
The Man of Fire remix that was added as well.
Yeah.
The video is out, so the song
is that your favorite?
Some way, somehow, yeah.
So it's Godwin that's your favorite?
Yeah,
the way he spoke about Godwin, it has to be his favorite.
Godwin, yeah. So, but the EP is out there on our platform, so it's crazy. Even the Man of Fire, the Man of Fire remix featuring Files is making massive wave. Like me, I'm scared people vibing to my song, vibing to my song. Actresses and comedians using my song freely. I don't need this world. They just do things for me, and I was like, that's what's up. Even TikTok is still trending up to now.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Thank you very much.
I mean, looking forward to all the videos and all the projects that you have to offer. Thank you so much for coming.
And we're wishing you good luck.
Thank you.
May your fire keep burning.
Amen. I believe in your fire because of your roots. I'm not even joking. Because of your, I believe in it.
All right, thank you so much, guys.
I'm a fan as well. I'm a fan.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so when we return, guys, we'll be diving into this week's countdown of all the biggest songs in the country. You don't want to miss this. Why? Why would you miss it? Stay here with us.